the dirt, the real scoop, the real story behind the story of LifeLock. And I'd like to look at it in the lens that I like to use, which is around storytelling. Any mundane business, any problem that you may face, whether it's a personal problem, whether it's an employee problem, or whether it's a business issue, and take that and tell a better story. Storytelling is important because of the way in which we make sense of things. It allows us to get that person to have the same experience that we're having, to share that experience in a meaningful way, to get them to develop a sense of empathy for us. So Todd Davis, in 2003, on November 1st, shows up at my offices completely unannounced. He does not have 2 nickels to his name, but he rolls in like he owns the place. He has an idea about creating a business that does something that you can do for yourself for free. They could not find a way to economically get people in because the problem of identity theft was something people couldn't understand. They couldn't connect to it. And I listened to his story and I said, there's nothing you can do. This is a terrible idea. It doesn't work. I don't want anyone in here to take from this that LifeLock is a story of luck. LifeLock is not a story of luck. LifeLock is a story that has the intersection of deep insight, deep commitment, love, and passion for what you do. It had people who were absolutely relentless and who would not give up because they believed in this mission. He's getting ready to do CNBC. And the interviewer says to Todd, if you're so confident, would you be willing to put out your real social security number? Todd, without hesitating, says, sure. All of a sudden now, it's clear to me what the story is. And it's clear to me what the pain point is. It is clear to me who the hero is. It is clear to me what the why of this business is. And it's clear to me what the call to action is. We started running the TV campaign in August of 2007. We went from a $3 million run rate to a $125 million run rate. Did I mention you don't need LifeLock? Did I mention that what LifeLock did at that point was irrelevant? Did I mention that the probability that you would have a real identity theft was 0.2%? If any of you have ever studied mythology, if you look at storytelling, you'll hear about Joseph Campbell, you hear about the hero's journey. You're not the hero, not the hero of the customer story. I believe that the secret to the story is figuring out the pain. If you owned a car wash, do you think the problem you're solving is a dirty car? You're not. The problem that you're solving has to do with the self-esteem of that person, their sense of belonging, their ego, how they're connected to others. The reason why LifeLock worked is that we created a narrative. Our hero was a person who was strong, who had built a business, they had built a life, they had established themselves, they had created an identity that they were proud of. You are a good, strong, safe, thoughtful person. You realize that there are all these bad people out there in the world who want what you've got. And by God, you better stop them. Thank you all.